web apps using AI. And it is just for a beginner. It is like a beginner class because I know creating a web app takes a lot of resources, right? Takes a lot of resources and takes a lot of coding abilities. But today's event is focusing on the basics HTML. Today's event is focusing on the basic HTML and how you can maximize HTML for creating demo web apps or web apps for presentation or something what we call a minimum viable product. You can use it as a way of selling your ideas or your to prospective investors, especially if you are a startup. Okay, thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so first and foremost, we can go now. First and foremost, we are going to be talking about why this app, this webinar is very important. We have a lot of people going to startup, and we have a lot of people without coding experience, but they have ideas and all that. So we'll start with this AI startup generator. So this AI gives you idea on what you can look out for if you are starting a particular project as a startup. And this also helps you create a, well, which is very necessary, minimum viable product. If you're going through technology or you're a startup and you don't have technological experience or you don't know how to code or create all these apps and platforms, you can actually use this as a way of selling your idea or even meeting a developer, because it's very important that you work with a software developer. So you meet a developer and see how you can sell your idea to them, and maybe you get funding too, because a lot of startup funds going everywhere now. So you can also use it as a way of getting funding to make your project a reality, right? So what you're creating is just like a demo product, right? It might not, it will not do much, but it's going to give you a better perspective of what you need. Now, the first website we're checking out is uh, the first website we're checking out is idea startup stratup.ai stratup.ai website. That's what we're checking out now, stratup.ai. What you simply do once you sign up, you come here. So we're going to create a simple web app. Say I want to create a web app for food, right? For food. Maybe now we have farmers who cannot bring their products to the city because of transport, and some people buying food might not even know some farmers have stock, and you see those food goes to waste and they get rotten and all that, and they get thrown away. So what if you have an app that a farmer can use to put their products online, right? Why whoever is buying, wholesaler or retailer, check out the app and make orders or go and get the product wherever they are. Because we have an issue where uh, there's farmer producing food and nowhere to sell, or no market to actually buy their products in mass. So let's see if we can create an app or a web app or a demo app for that case scenario, right? Food distribution, right? Food distribution app. So on the generate ideas, what you simply do on the first page, you have a select category. So let's say we go down to category. Okay, farming, right? Let's say we go down to farming of food. There's food, or let's say farming, right? Let's say farming, and what kind of idea do we want to create? Food or farm produce distribution app. Okay, I'll just farm produce distribution app or platform. Let's say platform, right? For markets around Nigeria, right? So that's maybe an app we want to create. And you go to advanced mode. Under advanced mode, you can see industry that you want to focus on. So for example, the app we're looking at is a technological app, not a healthcare app, not an education app, not a finance app, not retail and all that, right? It's a technology app. So look at market size. Is it local distribution? We look at business model, business to customer or business to business or business to marketplace or marketplace and all that. So it depends on what we envisage. Okay, let's say business to marketplace. So let's say business to customer. Okay, business to customer. And let's say complexity, maybe the person has been farming or the business has been in place or the startup has been in place for maybe 6 months, right? Or let's make it 1 year. Okay. So what else? That's it. You can add more categories, right? You can add more categories here. Let's add food. Let's add food. So it gives us marketplace, food marketplace, and let's see what else we have in place. Okay, so let's pick up farming, food marketplace, and we'll click here, generate ideas. Generate idea. So once you click on generate idea, it gives you that's your prompt, gives you a suggestion, right? So you read through it, create a digital platform that connects local farmers in Nigeria with customers in need of fresh produce. The platform can allow farmers to list their valuable crops, set prices, and arrange convenient pickup and delivery options. So you see, this is an AI idea to solve that problem, right? And we're looking at market size and all that. So this is the prompt. Now, this is the first prompt we've produced. Now, the next one is we're going to create a prompt that streamlines it into just a simple code, right? That is, so what is the basic web code online is HTML, right? So this is just a webinar to teach you how to create HTML, a full package sized HTML with everything that's required. And you go to a website like Google Sites and paste it. Now this, we copy it. We copy this, creating a digital platform and all that. We'll copy it and we'll go to the next phase, which I already have a small code here. Okay, I already have a small code here which we can use. So this main code, I'll paste the code is simple. Act as this is a prompt, a main prompt. act as a web developer and create a self-contained HTML, right? And we paste that our code there. HTML digital platform. So we just remove what is digital platform that connects. Now beneath it, we see the page should include interactive features using HTML, CSS. These are web apps or web softwares for creating website. Follow the requirements, create a complete. So this is practically the prompt you are going to use in the AI that will create the code, right? That will create the HTML code. So you can go through it and see what it looks like. Now this is simple way of anyone creating a web app, right? Without being a coder, right? You can generate a code conveniently without actually and use it on a website that is ready to be launched. So I'll just copy this. I pasted it in Microsoft Word. I'll copy it and go to DeepSeek, right? Our latest AI that does a lot of things. We go to DeepSeek. You should be able to use DeepSeek by now, right? Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, so this DeepSeek, once you sign up, you are good to go. So you click on the deep think and paste that prompt. So this is the prompt we generated from here, added with the one already created before, right? So this is just the initializing prompt plus the one I created from ideas.com and all that. So the initializing prompt actually makes the AI act as a web developer on your behalf and creates a sustainable HTML or a sustainable HTML code or a web app code, so that you don't need to do code, you don't need to code the entire project. So go back to DeepSeek and we paste the prompt that we've generated. Once we've done, we just click on this. So from DeepSeek, it starts creating the code, the HTML code. Now we're looking at a self-contained HTML code that doesn't have to, we don't have to break it into different parts, right? So that's where, so it's generating the code. So like I told you, this is simply the best way a novice can create a web app using AI without actually knowing how to code or how to create a website or how to even create an app. So you're just using the AI advantage to demonstrate your idea, right? So very good for startup, especially for those who are still looking for a way to put the idea into, to visualize the idea especially. So it's still generating the code. It's a bit long code. So while it's still generating it, we'll go to Google sites, sites.google.com, and it's a free site building tool by Google. Just go to sites, then log in with your Gmail, and you go to your blank site. So once you click on your blank site, it's good to go. Then you come to insert and embed. So you click on embed code. So we'll go back to our DeepSeek and see what we have created. Let's run the HTML on DeepSeek first to see what it looks like. Okay, fine, good. So it looks something like this. Okay. So it has interactive features. product name, product description, price, and okay, and it has fruits, home delivery or farm pickup. You can select, and list of products. Okay, browse produce, sell produce, about us, right? Browse produce, sell produce, about us, right? So if you want to browse produce, you can, for those buying, then for those selling, that's the farmers. So you type the name of the produce, the description, the quantity, the type, and any other list of products and other, and payment. It's actually added payments too. So it's a little good app that we can use. So what you simply do from DeepSeek, this is a self-contained, that's what we were talking about, a self-contained app, right? Since you are doing a demonstration on the app, or you're trying to brainstorm ideas about your app or web app, so you just do something that people can easily, you can easily sell to people, as give as a minimum viable product for people to understand your concept, and you get funding for it. So what you do, you click on copy, then go to Google sites.google.com. Remember, we started from opening our site.google.com. Come to insert, embed, and click on embed code. Right click and you paste your HTML code, and next, and insert. Good. So it brings that website here. Let's see what it looks like. Good. So it brings that website here, and you can drag it, just expand it. It's just drag and drop. Just expand it a little. Good. Expand it a little. Good. Farm Connect NG, right? So that's the title. So if you want to see what it looks like, you click here to preview. Click there to preview, and you see what it looks like. Browse, and you see it's interactive the way we saw it on DeepSeek here. About us, farm, browse produce, sell produce, about us, and all that. So if as a farmer you want to sell, you put all your, upload your product lists, then customers will come here to buy, to pay, or for delivery or pick up from the farm, which makes a lot of sense, right? So there is no food wastage anywhere. About us and all that. Now if you want to share the website, make sure you just, this is a simple website page. You type in your title, Farm Connect, right? You just click and type it, so it's easy. Then you go to publish, click on publish, right? You type the name you think. This is almost like you're publishing it online, right? Farm, but you are using it as a demonstration. Connect, Farm Connect, okay. You're using it as a demonstration. Okay, it has been taken. Farm Connect NG. Let's see. Okay. So it's going to be sites.google.com/views.5 Farm Connect. Then you click on publish. You click on publish. So you want to generate a link, and you click on view down. So the website is live now. So you can click and share to investors of your idea or investors of your project, and see what you can develop. Even if you're not sharing it to investors, you can use it as a way of explaining to a developer, a web developer or app developer, what you want or what it should look like, right? And that's good. So you click here and share online, or share to whoever you're making your presentation to. So I've actually done something earlier, so we'll just see what it looks like. I've done something earlier on the same food distribution. So look at, though I didn't publish it though. So this is what it looks like. This has a little bit details on it. So people buying, if you browse products, search, okay, browse, search farms, make orders. Okay, so this will represent the pictures of the food and the order. This you select, search products, location, and you see your map here of the farm, and you select a day for delivery, time, schedule order, and all that. So this can be a way of demonstrating your idea or your web app, or actually selling your minimum viable product to investors. So once you're done, you're good to go. You share your link, and whoever sees it, now you cannot start taking orders. It's not an automatic app that people can start registering and all that, right? So the idea, like I told you before, is a demonstration of visualizing your idea or your concept of your web app, starting from your generate idea website. So this website will help you generate an idea, and you can use it to create a web app on DeepSeek. So on DeepSeek, you use the prompt, and automatically you paste it, and it will create a code, a HTML code or a website code for that app, which you can now paste on Google sites. So that makes your work easier, because I know most people trying to use technology or create their own app, because they don't know how to code, they find it difficult to sell their idea. So explaining it sometimes can be very vague. So demonstrating it by using AI to create your prompts, and also code and show it to visualize it, makes it easier for people to understand your concept of your startup or your business or your web app and all that. So that's a quick way to actually sell your idea or sell your web app visuals to investors or developers that might help you create the app or expand on your app. So that's it. That's a webinar today. If you have questions, please do let me know. If you have questions, please do let me know. Share your thoughts before we call it a day. So if not, we